Hey tribe, and welcome to Bobo-Nesha Ancestral Tarot's Way Culture Pros and Keep It Moving. Today's reading is going to be on Michael Jackson. I'm actually really excited about this reading. I did my Elvis reading, and I think I said that I was going to do it on Michael Jackson if I found room for it, and I definitely did. Okay, so let's see what we can get from Michael Jackson. I called upon his energy before we went ahead and get started, and I do feel him, so let's just see what kind of messages we can get. Michael Jackson's energy, if there's anything he wants to say, what can we learn about him? I just heard something like before I turn on the camera. I think Michael Jackson, like according to like what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing, he loved Beyonce. Like I don't know, like his energy is like, I respect her as an artist. She's actually very talented. And the song that's popping up in my head as a song that like really makes him like her more is that what is that? I feel like falling in love. That song. We gonna F up the night. You know, he likes that song for some reason. I don't know why. Like I see him dancing. Like, you know, in my like mind's eye, you know. So that song, like that's the jam. That's the song. I don't know why I picked that up. I feel like with Michael Jackson, everything with him is music. But it's not just music. And I feel that music for him has been ruined because people are not making music. Music, and this is like him coming through. Music is supposed to come through you. It's an expression of who you are. And because music flows through you, it should be able to flow through everyone. Music is when someone listens to it and there's not one person that can speak ill on the music. That's true talent. And that's what he feels like with that song with Beyonce. And that's why the song came through. Wow. He is very like, I feel like he's seen when he was on Earth, music signs. Like, he's an expression of sound. He's like, yes, exactly. Expression of sound. Okay. We got Aries energy here. No, I'm picking up that Michael Jackson is a very fiery sign. I feel like he got very angry. He had a temperament, a very bad temperament, but he tried to control it. Not really, he said. But that's weird. Anyways, not really, but like I'm picking up that he tried to control it because he didn't want to be known as that mean guy. But you can't just be a pushover. You can't like not let people know who you are. That's the energy that I'm picking up from him, okay? You can't just not let people know who you are. You got to be able to express yourself freely. Like, this is what I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like Michael Jackson knew that things were falling apart around him before things actually fell apart because he had a lot of examples of things that were falling apart because he had a lot of delays and bad news and canceled travel. So I feel like a lot of things were falling apart around him and he's like, I know my time's coming. I know that they're angry at me. He knew exactly when they wanted to come against him. The truth will be told, he said. The truth will be told. He's like, you think the truth? You think the truth can be hidden? Nuh-uh, not with me. You had an upper hand when I was there. You had an upper hand when I was there, but I'm no longer there. I control the scenes now. Interesting. His spirit is free. Someone has freed his spirit. His spirit is free. I would not be surprised if Paris has anything to do with it. Paris. I feel like she communicates a lot with her dad spiritually. Like she goes to mediums and stuff like that. That's the energy that I'm picking up. I'm feeling an ache in my neck. What's up with that? I was stabbed by my my closest confidants. I was stabbed. They planned this. That's what I hear. Okay, so we got fear of change. Okay, yeah, I was stabbed. Okay, I heard that. I was stabbed by my closest confidants. And then we got fear of change, lack of planning, wasted talent, believe in self, intuitive, and power. So he was stabbed by his closest confidant. I heard right-hand man, but I felt it on my left side of my neck. I don't know what the hell that's about, really, honestly. I don't know, but it keeps hurting. I feel like a stabbing on my neck. But, like, what I'm picking up is, like, with him, he was like, they were afraid of the power that I had. I'm not speaking for me. I feel like he's speaking through me right now. This is really kind of crazy. They were afraid of the power he had. And the fact that he was so in touch with his spirituality made him an easy target. Now, what I'm hearing from him is he did have a lot of protection over his life, but there's only so much protection you can have over your life. Like, when I say protection over his life, I feel like he went and got spiritual protection over his life, extra spiritual protection over his life, but I feel like there's only so much he could have done before it caught up to him, because they did not. When they have their eyes set on you and they want you out, they'll do everything possible. And he says, I was framed. I was framed. They made me do things that would eventually catch me up. Like they did with many other celebrities. They made me do things that eventually would catch me up, like they did with many other celebrities. That's what I heard. I was framed. I was framed. And the truth will come out. I was framed, and the truth will come out. Okay. So what I'm gonna ask is this, Michael. You know, you're on the other side, but I'm gonna have to ask. I need this. Please, we all need this. Did you touch those children? Like, this is a question we all want to know. Did you actually touch those children? You're talking about being framed, but did you actually touch those children? I keep hearing no. I keep hearing no, but why am I hearing no? That's like, no, I did not. I was framed. I may have done bad things, but I did not touch those children. What the hell does that mean? I may have done bad things, but I did not touch those children. He said, no, I did not touch those children. I may have done bad things, but I did not touch those children. Did you have the children touch each other? I heard the children did touch each other, but he did not touch the children. Ew, that's disgusting, and this reading is getting, like, really disgusting to me. Did you watch them touch each other? He said yes. That's gross. That's just as bad. I'm sorry. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. He says it's free will, expression of free will. That is disgusting. That is really disgusting. I have an ick right now. He did not, ew. I feel disgusted. I feel disgusted. I feel so disgusted right now. Ugh. Kind of wish I didn't ask this damn question. But from what I'm picking up is that he didn't touch the children, but he watched the children touch each other, which is just as bad. So there is trauma on the kids. So when they say that he didn't touch them, he didn't. But they touched each other. And it's an expression of free will. They wanted to do it. And who is he to control them? That is disgusting. I'm sorry. That alone makes me... Okay, yeah. We have evil man, bad news, cancel celebration. Okay, so... Oh, God. Ugh. It was all part of a ritual. He liked the children to come over for the essence of children, because it kept his creativity alive. Being around the children kept his creativity alive. But he did not touch the children because he did not feel comfortable touching the children. So he would have the children touch each other so that they would lose the innocence, but they would lose the innocence with one another, and he felt like that was better than him doing it. Because these kids that he would pick out, that's why they were boys. This is disgusting. I'm so disgusted. That's why they were boys. These boys were boys that were attracted to other boys that had problems because they felt that they could never be accepted by their, like, accepted to be free the way that they are through other people. This is what I'm picking up. I don't know if this is true, okay? This is all alleged purposes. This is all a reading. I'm just picking up on the energy and hearing the messages that are coming through to me. These boys needed to express themselves, and he could sense when a boy was gay, because I feel like deep down in his heart he also was the same way, but he also felt that he was never able to be free in being a gay man. So he felt like, I'm opening the doors for you guys to truly be who you really want to be, because I wish that these doors were open for me. So yes, he would watch them touch each other. Yes, he would watch them do things. He says, I never got turned on by it, so I didn't think that there was anything wrong. I thought it was just an expression of them being free. That's disgusting. So basically, he was opening a sex house for kids. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. But that's why karma came back to collect on him. And that's why it came back as bad as it did. But he still feels like the truth needs to come out. Because for him, he's like, I'm innocent. You're not innocent, buddy. No offense to you, but you're not innocent. You're not innocent. He says, like, for him, he feels like, I just wanted these kids to feel free. You're not anyone to be free. He feels, he really, like, deep down in his heart, he feels like he didn't do anything wrong. He feels like he just wanted these kids to be able to express themselves. But deep down, he was part of Hollyweird. Like, he was a weirdo. Like, no offense, but he's always been. Like, that's the energy I'm picking up. Like, you've always been like that. It has a lot to do with the abuse that he suffered through. I feel that when he wanted to be able to express himself at any point, the children that he would get to come to him were children that their parents did not allow them to express themselves. These kids were not able to be their free, true, authentic selves. And he's like, it's my chance to be there for these kids so that they are able to be free. Because growing up, he was never able to be free. When he was uncomfortable, he had to suck it up to please everyone else around him. So for him, he feels like, I did these boys a favor by doing this for them so that they were able to be free with themselves. I'm sorry, but why watch? Why watch? It's the power. He had to watch because he needed the energy. At the end of the day, like I said, Hollyweird, he's part of Hollywood. He needed the energy. He needed the energy, and the image I'm getting in my head is a bedroom, and yes, there were like boys on the bed, and Michael would let them do whatever they needed to do, and he would not, like, he'd like watch them, but he wasn't like watching them. He was like watching them and feeling, taking in the energy of the boys having fun in the house, being free, being their true authentic selves in his house. And he felt like that was like a sense of freedom for them. Just be free, do you, like, just live freely. And he would, like, I see like the boys on the bed, him on the couch watching TV and just looking at them, making sure they're okay, watching them and taking in the energy of the room. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't even want to stay in this nasty energy anymore. I lost so much respect for Michael Jackson right now. Like, bro, if you thought that this was better, this was not better than what I was getting. But the energy that I'm picking up is that's what he did. And that's why he's like, I didn't do anything. He knew what was going on. He didn't care. He allowed them to do what they did to each other, and he would just be in the room taking in the energy. But he felt like he was completely innocent because he didn't do anything. It feels like there's like a missing chip in his head. Literally, it's like a missing chip in his head because he'd have a lot of young men. But for him, it's like they would be touching each other anyways. I just made it available for them to be free. Kind of some stupid crap. These parents, man, these parents are like stupid idiots themselves too for letting their kids just go to Michael Jackson's house like that. Idiot parents. No offense to them. They're stupid, man. Anything else? This is like, let's just see. Any other messages? 2 steps. I do feel the truth is going to come out. He wants people to know. He feels like he really wants people to know the truth. He wants his name to be redeemed, even if it means that he loses respect in a different way. He wants the world to know this was a freedom expression to him. And those boys, I see those 2 boys, men, I should say, that were talking about being at his house and Michael Jackson, how he touched them. They touched each other. And he watched. But they were embarrassed. So they blamed it all on him. And he wants the truth to come out. And he said the truth is going to come out because he wants people to know that he did not touch those boys. They touched each other and he just allowed them to be free. It's not, I'm sorry. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look. It's not good. I don't know why I asked this stupid question. We're going to end our reading right there, guys, because I do not want to tap into this nasty, disgusting Michael Jackson energy anymore. I want out of it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All right. Bye.